Right, it is way later than I thought it would be, and that's okay. Welcome, everyone. My name is Ty. I use any and all pronouns. I stream on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays and Tuesdays, often with guests. And today, like many Wednesdays, we have TJ.
Hello, everyone.
If you couldn't tell by the music or by the title of this video that you clicked on, we're playing SCARLET HOLLOw. Last time not last time, but the time before, we succeeded in our one goal of this run, because we've done many runs, and if you want to see those, you can check them out at my YouTube at RikiTiki12. I have a bunch of playlists for all of the different games I play. We've played a lot of SCARLET HOLLOw here on this channel, me and TJ specifically, and we've both played a lot of it not on stream. And now we're so much. And now we're at a stage while we're waiting for the Valentine's / Friday the 13th release, which is so cool that happened that way. We're exploring some stuff we've never done before, like make our cousin get old for us, which is something I didn't see before, because I am a huge brat, and Tabitha doesn't like that, I guess.
Look, she likes a certain amount of brattiness. She doesn't want you to just be like really nice to her all the time. She wants you to be like a human, but also to not be an asshole. And I think she views brattiness as being an asshole. She does her squinty little face at you.
That's not my fault. We both have our issues, Tabitha. So we got her to be old, and she's real cute. And now we're trying to find Stella. We have the powerful and book smart, which are which is like a combination I've never done before. The question of the day before we move on.
I do also want to say that as the powerful guy, while you're doing your rolling, we have resorted to violence as often as possible, and did get an achievement for it, which I think is wonderful.
Yeah.
We're gonna punch a ghost eventually.
We're gonna punch him in a normal, not sexual or homoerotic way.
Hey, he's something other than a ghost. Some kind of entity. A ghast, perhaps.
I tried to explain this game, and specifically Sam Wayne, to my friends on the way home, because from your PowerPoint presentation, which I would love to hear how you feel your day went after the question, because that's most of what I've been talking about at the beginning of my past couple streams. On Sunday, the day overall, and yesterday, specifically Natalie's. So the question of the day is, if you could be any animal, what animal would you be and why?
I would be... Can't decide if I want to be like a deep sea fish or if I want to be like a seal. I want to be a deep sea fish because I want to live in the fucking deep sea. I think that would be cool and rad, and I want to be one with the ocean. But also I think it would be fun to be a seal. They can spend a lot of time under the water. They get to be like quite playful. They get to gorge themselves in fucking like herring eggs. and that, yeah, seems like a good life.
Mhm.
Get to arf around.
Yeah, we love to arf around. Hell yeah,
What
dog.
about you?
Well, unfortunate news for you and our friendship, is that I would be a killer whale.
And
Uh,
okay, yes, I know that you are a killer whale. I just don't know if that's what you would choose.
yeah. Um, it is one of my favorite animals. I'm really happy I was assigned it at birth because I do really feel a kinship to those aquatic motherfuckers.
Mm.
Um, I think they are perhaps the brattiest whale out there. Speaking of, and they're just so cool, and they're goth, and they've got like, I love a goth that has like white accents, you know, like
Mm,
the
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
little bit of lace and like white eyeliner sometimes to give it
Yeah,
that like shocking like subversion.
yeah.
Um, before I knew that crosses were related to Christianity, I really enjoyed seeing white crosses on all of the elitist stuff.
Mm.
Um, and then I was told what that means, and I went, "Oh well, I'm gonna try and avoid that, so no one thinks I like it for those reasons."
Yeah.
So, or like a heron.
Yes, would also love to be. I definitely want to be a sea creature. I
Yeah.
often wish that I could just like walk into the sea and become one with her.
Mm.
And that's not really possible. So being a sea creature, also not possible, but a step in between.
Yeah, a step closer.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. One of your presentations was like a little poem that involved the ocean, and I thought it was really really beautiful, really sweet.
Thank you. Yeah. Stream can't see it, but have you listened to it on the official version that I put on the thing?
No, not yet.
How dare you?
I got frustrated that I couldn't access the ones I couldn't access, even though they're both ones I either participated in making or was there to watch. Uh, so
Yeah.
I forgot that I could access the other ones.
Well, the only one you can't access now is Rachel's, and she has a baby and hasn't been able to give us access.
And that's okay. And that's
Hmm.
okay. And Rachel, if you're watching this, because I know it does happen every once in a blue moon.
Hmm.
I love you, and that's okay.
Yeah. We just
And
also love you and enjoy seeing your presentation.
yeah, uh, yeah. But now that I have been verbally reminded that I can access those, and and my brain isn't just being cranky at me, being like, if that like idea of like, if I can't have it, no one can. If I can't access one, I can't access any of them.
Yeah.
Which I feel is very killer whale.
Full circle.
Full circle. Are you ready to play the game?
I am.
Wahoo! Okay, so we went over this recap right before because I was like, I don't even remember where we are. Um, but we are ow.
We are Al.
We are ow. We just got back from talking to our old cousin,
Mhm.
and uh, we convinced her. She was like, "You do stupid. I don't know how I have to do any of this. We're poor still. There's nothing I can do. We're not making money. I'm doing the best I can here. Everyone else is just being mean to me." And we go, "Well, maybe if you just hear them out." And she goes, "Fine. I love you." And we go, "Yay." Is that about sum up that conversation?
Yeah, I think so. And we're still looking for Stella. This
Oh
was one
yeah.
of our stops. We asked these men before going to go and see our cousin, and they're like, yeah, if you're going to get her to go to the table, you can go in.
And
We
we
didn't
did.
just cross the picket line and say,
Mm-mm.
fuck you. Kanika was like, I don't give a shit. I'm not crossing the picket line. I really don't like Tabitha anyway, and I don't want to go see her. But yeah, and also since we're not old, we don't get sick after going to see a bunch of people. So we can go and see everything.
Yeah! I didn't even think about that.
Hmm.
Excellent. You find Kaniko waiting for you outside.
You don't look like you found any new leads. It feels like we've done our due diligence here. Come on. I'll drive us back to town and we can figure out our next move from there.
Alright.
Where to next?
Not your house. Oh, I know we can't, but I'm going to desperately try and see the alpacas.
Of course.
One day it will happen. We just have to do
Yeah.
it enough and the right way.
Maybe in a future patch, they'll be like, and suddenly you can go see the alpacas.
They'll hear all of my begging and tagging them and everything, being like, please let me voice act, and go, we're not gonna do that, but we'll let you pet the alpacas.
Yeah.
We should go check out the church.
The church? What, do you think Stella decided to get religious all of a sudden?
No. Um. I just want to be thorough.
Fair enough. We shouldn't rule it out just because I don't want to see the best.
He's fine.
Let's make it quick. I don't want him trying to rope us into some church event.
Interacting with him.
No, you got to read the book where, like, so. Oh, I don't know if he'll tell us about the mice because we don't speak to mice. But like, do you remember we learned about like the witch? I think it was called, that lives in the church and like speaks in the walls and like tells people to like kill themselves and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he says that the rats are telling him to do in the walls.
Oh, hi.
But we do get to see a lot of your boyfriend in this day. He comes later though.
There's a point during Natalie's presentation where I don't remember if it was Noah or Ryan who looked over at me and went, "Calm down. Take deep breaths." And I went, I didn't realize I was actively hyperventilating. Oh no.
Wonderful.
I'm normal.
Also, do you? I'm sorry. I'm invested in this game. Do you think that Sam Wayne is next to the church because he knows that it's dangerous because there's a witch in there, and he's here just in case we get ourselves into like actual trouble?
Yes.
Because I've never noticed him there before, and so that means like there's actual danger.
There's
like the potential of actual danger.
Yes. I think so. That feels right because there's a lot of dangers here and a lot of things that we learn about where it's like, oh, whatever, but then it turns out to be actually real. And Sam Wayne thinks we're stupid, which we are.
Yeah.
So I do think he's yeah. Yeah. And I do think this is going to be one of the days. Is going into the church, obviously. Obviously.
And we will be more prepared now because we have all of the info.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to touch these alpacas. If not today, then that day.
Yes, of course.
We're going to be ridden out on the back of an alpaca while we're passed out, and Janie's gonna like. my dream is that Janie will final girl it. You know.
Yeah, delightful.
To really get us through. Anyway. Kanika leads the way, taking you up the gradual slope towards the church.
Alright, where is that weirdo?
Okay. My, 3 visitors at once on a Thursday? This is unprecedented.
But there are only 2 of us? Oh no. Were we followed by a ditchling? Were we followed by Wayne? Yeah, actually.
Probably to both. We haven't seen them, but probably ditchlings are here. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So yeah. My beautiful boy. I love that he made a shirt of himself. Sup, old people.
Oh, it's Zane. What are you doing here?
All the glimpses of death I've had in the past 2 days have forced me into the midst of an existential crisis, my dudes. I wanted to see if Faith held any answers for me. Alas, I have not yet found the solace I seek. Give it time, Zane. It sometimes takes a while for the Lord to work his way into your heart. But when he does, you won't regret letting him in. Be sure to look over...
That sounds creepy as fuck. You understand why I don't like this guy, right?
Sorry, what was that?
That's creepy as fuck, dude. You're talking about somebody working, the Lord working his way into your heart. That's so fucked up.
That's just how he works.
Well, I personally believe in consent.
And do we not consent each day to bring the Lord into our...
Well, I fucking don't. Can I go pet the alpacas yet? I know I get to pet the alpacas.
All in due time, my dear. All in due time. Be sure to look over those pamphlets I gave you, Zane. And of course, I'm always here if you need to talk.
Gross.
Sure thing, Pastor. Oh, no. Zane can't be creepy. Let it go. Sure thing, Pastor D. Peace, y'all. That's gonna be fine.
Anyway, we are looking for Stella. She wandered off last night and no one has seen her. We're starting to get pretty worried. We hoped maybe you or Janie had seen her.
His eyes are just so big and wet.
They're so big and wet, and I am worried about them getting wet towards me. It's not a good sight.
I can't speak for Janie, but I'm afraid I've seen neither hide nor hair of Stella. If you'd like to talk to my wife, she's just over there by the alpacas.
Think fuck.
Though Blonathan, I was hoping we might be able to talk in private.
What do you have to say to them that you can't say in front of them?
Please, if you wouldn't mind, this is a personal matter.
Personal for whom?
I'd rather folks not pry on this. You know how rumors get started. Often by someone insisting they leave us to a private conversation and refuse to elaborate anything on it, leaving them to speculate.
Yeah, I don't want to be around this guy.
Yeah, okay, hey, it's fine. I'm happy to talk to him.
If you're sure, I wanted you to come and talk to the alpacas with me, but I guess if you really don't want to see the alpacas, then you can stay here with this creepy guy. There's no way that any other choice you would make would not let you see the alpaca. So,
yeah,
it's interesting you're choosing that.
In what world wouldn't they let me go see the alpacas? But I do think my savior's complex has been triggered. So Kanika, you may go see them alone without me.
Well, okay, if you're sure. I guess I'll leave you to it while I check in with Janie. I'll be right over by the fence. That's conveniently in your line of sight, okay?
Uh-huh.
The alpacas are also conveniently in your line of sight.
Yeah. I get to watch you interact with them without me. Kanika heads off towards Janie and the alpacas, leaving you alone with the nervous pastor. And Wayne.
And Wayne.
I'm so glad you decided to come up to visit me. So many young people these days seem to think they can solve all their problems on their own. Meanwhile, God is right there to help them. If only they'd let him into their hearts. The pastor's eyes dart back towards the alpacas. Yeah, I'd also like to be over with the alpacas too.
It's pretty cool over here.
Yeah, hey, that's great, Kanika. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, good, she's gone. You're new in town. What kind of impression did I make on you? Am I creepy?
Kanika really made it very obvious that she thinks I'm creepy.
I just want to know if it's just a her thing or if it's an everyone thing. I just like saying this. I don't know that I like the cut of his jib, but I like saying I like the cut of your jib. I think...
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, I think that this is part of the problem. Like, if you have to pull strangers aside to ask them if you're creepy, you probably come off as creepy. You're right. I should just get better at seeming approachable. Maybe if I grew a thicker beard, people would trust me more. Or maybe I should get a cool jacket. Hi, sweetheart! He's interrupted by the sounds of a snapping twig and a high-pitched giggle, partly muffled by the underbrush on the edge of the property. Tulip, come out of there. You know you're not supposed to play in the woods. Tulip glances back into the woods, quiet as she hesitates. Tulip, are you gonna be good? Or are we gonna skip story time tonight?
I'll be good. You don't have to skip story time. I won't go in the woods, I promise.
I know you won't, Tulip, 'cause you know it's too dangerous for little girls in there. Why don't you go help Mama with the alpacas? It's just about time they got fed. You could give them hay. I love saying his lines so normally.
So normally.
The music feeds into it, and I just...
Yeah.
I get halfway through the line before I go, oh, this isn't the delivery they probably wanted him to have. But it's the delivery he's getting.
It's the delivery he deserved.
Tulip smiles broadly, seemingly excited by the prospect, and hurries off. Sorry I had to have a firm parenting moment just then. She's been trying to run off into the woods a lot lately, and it's really dangerous, even for adults. There's this massive trash dump not too far past the trees, but it must be at least 50 years old. So it's all grown over, and it looks like it's part of the landscape. I have to sneeze so bad. Hold on.
Okay.
Ugh! Sometimes when I sneeze, it feels like I've been shot.
Yeah. Is this one of those?
No, actually.
Yay!
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. But if you accidentally walk on it, You might find yourself falling into a hip-deep mound of rusty cans and broken glass. Tulip made up some imaginary friends and keeps telling us they want her to go out there like the word of some fictional creature she's made up is going to convince us it's a good idea for her to play in somebody's old garbage. But she's 7. Of course she would get some funny little idea like that. I'd love to get the community to rally around a big cleanup. It's about time somebody got rid of all that junk. Hey, hey, let the kid have some fun. That's like Tetanus Lake, right? How big a trash dump are we talking? Would a week of hard work clear it out? Would a weekend of hard work clear it out? Maybe if we had construction equipment and a team of professionals. It's a big area, and I have no idea how deep it goes. It feels like we might be going to Tetanus Lake with some of Tabitha's mining equipment.
That would be pretty nice.
That would be cool.
I'm down. Might find some cool shit there.
Might find some cool shit there. In the meantime, I'm just making sure Tulip knows not to go near it. Hey, what's that you were saying about imaginary friends? Oh, she's just been talking about these friends of hers lately. Little stories about creatures that live in the church. I'm sure she saw some animal in there and decided it was her friend. It's nothing to be overly concerned about, except the trash heap situation. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Kanika walking back to the two of you. She must have finished talking to Janie. And the alpacas.
Yeah, no alpacas for us. Jenny says she hasn't seen Stella either, so we'd better get going.
Okay.
Hope your talk with the bastard went well.
Thank you. Yes, we had a great conversation. I appreciate y'all stopping by, even if it wasn't under the best circumstances. I'll let y'all be on your way. And I hope Stella turns up soon. I'll put in some good prayers with the big man for her.
All right. Thanks. See ya.
Bye. Kanika starts back down the path to town and you follow.
Okay. Now that we've put some distance between us and the church, what did he want to talk to you about? He didn't say anything weird, did he?
Tulip's apparently made some weird imaginary friends, so we might want to check that out later this week.
Kids make up imaginary friends all the time.
I don't know, that kid was kind of creepy.
Let's not get too distracted until we find Stella, though. Where to next?
Like, not in the same way her dad is, in a different, more supernatural way. Like, his is also supernatural, but we know what his deal is. And she also talks to animals, but I think she's also haunted.
I think it's partly that, like, what she's talking to at the church is an ant. Being manipulated by a creature.
Dustin Dad.
Dustin Dad.
A missing player we have not yet seen. Let's go to the diner. I'm hungry. I am hungry in real life, which is not great because we are only 30 minutes into stream.
Yes. Good idea. Folks tend to congregate there. Maybe we'll run into someone who's seen Stella.
Hi. It feels like you've walked into a private meeting. The back booth is full of miners, and they're having what seems to be an intense discussion. their expressions gravely serious. Oh, I love this shirt.
Mm-hmm. So good.
Would
I
have.
don't remember. You were just the pastor and stuff. I can be Avery.
Okay.
Hey, it's Jonathan and Kanika. Long time no see. Hope the town has been treating you well.
So we have spoken to you before.
Yeah, we came in with Stella.
Ah, yes, 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 yes.
Are we interrupting something? Of course not. Everyone's welcome here, just be careful not to step on any toes. Things have gotten a little tense over the past couple of days.
Yeah. The miners in the back were too engaged in conversation to notice you enter, and instead of speaking in hushed voices, they argue with each other loudly enough for you to easily overhear.
There's no way I can risk something like this. Oh wait, no, this is Harrison. There's no way I can risk something like this. Y'all know my sister's tuition depends on this paycheck, and I can't afford a place outside of the company housing. This is too risky. We should just cut it out now before she starts firing people.
That's his fancy city coffee.
That's so funny.
I hate to say it, Sax, but Harrison might have a point.
Everybody shut it. Smith just let me know the boss's cousin over there was snooping around the mines this morning. Let's not give the boss any more ammunition. No, but we were helpful.
We got her to the table. What do you mean?
Smith didn't seem to be too worried, but still, we don't have a lot of room for error here.
The conversation cuts out, an uncomfortable silence falling over the diner as the miners watch you with suspicion. No! Hey, have any of you seen Stella? She's missing.
The YouTuber?
We ain't seen her. Harrison's voice drops to a barely audible mumble.
I hope she's okay. She hasn't been around, but I'll let you know if I hear anything.
Okay. I feel we don't need to do that.
No, we do not.
Let's go.
Not very helpful.
You turn and leave the diner, Kanika trailing close behind you. What was your favorite part of your birthday, TJ?
My favorite part of my birthday? That's really, really, really hard to choose.
How about like a top 5? Like moments or things.
That's still really hard to choose, but I can say things that I liked.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna forget other things I liked.
Yeah.
But I liked making both Natalie and Rayanne cry with my poem. I think that was very fun.
I was so close.
Even though I had so many technical difficulties, I really liked everyone arguing very loudly about Muppets. After y'all left, we did Ruby's presentation, and it was about Chuck Tingle, and she had tingle breaks embedded into it, which is where, if y'all in chat don't know who Chuck Tingle is, he is a like comedy queer erotica writer, gay erotica writer specifically, and many of his books have titles such as oh shit, what's the cadence,
being pounded
basically like
in the butt
pounded
by,
thank you pounded in the
yeah.
butt by my own butt, is like the classic, and so Ruby had us try and guess the title of different Chuck Tingle books in the middle of, while also telling us about how Chuck Tingle helped to take down some really shitty like alt-right people at Hugo Awards, which was very fun. And every time there was a tingle break, we'd all go, "Yay!" I like crying because all my friends said nice things about me, even though many of them left before they could see me cry, which is, both a benefit and a drawback. I like that everyone was like really good at like socializing with each other. Like I didn't have to feel worried about having to leave to go and like drop Rachel off at home. That like everyone seemed like really chill and pretty okay with each other. Yeah, I had a great time. I'm sure
Woo.
there's more that I could say, but like, yeah, those are some of my big highlights.
Woo.
Oh, also Ferrard. Obviously the Ferrard.
Yeah.
That was so fucking cool and good. And I love that Natalie chose like a really like kind of like silly topic that they're like really obsessed about, but then they also made it very poetic and very beautiful at the end and like in the way that I knew that they would. It was very lovely.
Can I tell you something fun?
Yeah.
My initial thought was going to be doing how Sonato is real, and I was like, we can't have two emo fucking yaoi presentations.
That's so funny. I would have been here for it.
Because it would have just been the same presentation twice.
Uh-huh. And that would have been delightful. But also really happy to have the presentation that you gave. Very fun, very good.
And yeah, and I would have also had the same problem Natalie had where I would have to keep paring it down, and even then it's much longer than they wanted it to be. And still yet
Yeah.
not covering everything they want to cover. Because I could do a whole presentation just on the King Arthur game.
Yeah.
And what it means that Sonic is Arthur and Shadow is Lancelot.
Yeah. I love all my friends. Everyone is so cool. I really loved everyone's presentations. Like when like I was asked like, "Oh, are you the one judging who wins?" I'm like, "Fuck no. I can't choose who like did the best." Are you kidding? That's such a hard job. We all have to collectively choose. I only have 8 votes in so far, so I'm not yet ready to reveal any winners. But if you haven't voted yet, after you vote, you get to see what the standing is. So
Ooh, okay,
that's nice.
okay. I'll try and do that tonight.
Nice.
Yeah. I loved your party. I love you. You're one of my favorite people in the world, and you deserve the world.
Ah.
And I will draw you on every single frog in the world. That's a promise.
That sounds like animal cruelty. I'll take it.
Let's get back to the game. You turn and leave the diner, Kanika trailing close behind you.
Still no sign of Stella.
Before you can say anything, you're interrupted by Kanika's phone buzzing.
Oh my god, my mom is calling me. When is she going to learn to text? Give me a second.
Or even just like look outside.
Hey, what's up? No, still no sign of her. We were going to keep looking a while longer. I'm really feeling okay. I'm not. You're right. Now that you mention it, I do feel kind of tired.
She had a fucking spell.
I shouldn't push myself.
She's got some sort of fucking mind control, hypnosis password thing on her.
Yes, fucking. I hate her so much.
She doesn't.
I'll come home.
She doesn't deserve a romance line.
She has a point. I'm not feeling well right now. I got to get back to the general store. Maybe some tea could
I
help.
don't think it's gonna.
Don't drink the tea.
Don't drink the tea.
This really crept up on me. I was doing fine until...
Until your mom fucking said shit. Kanika starts to sway, losing balance in her legs. Oh, she's really swaying.
Mm-hmm. I must have been running on adrenaline.
She stumbles, bumping into you before regaining her balance.
Sorry. I think I just need some help getting home. I'll have some tea and maybe lie down, and then we can get back to looking for Stella.
Don't have any tea. Kanika leans on your shoulder for support, and you help walk her back to the general store.
Thanks, and sorry. This is embarrassing.
No. You're being...
Chad, I need you to know that I tried to do everything I could to save Kanika and to, like, get Kanika to leave town with me and to, like, not be with her mom, and none of it worked because, of course, it didn't, because this game isn't over. But I was so upset. I tried so hard. Her romance line is very cute and very sad. Very cute.
Yeah. Hi, bitch. The bells of the general store chime welcomingly as you help bring Kanika inside. Oh, dear Kanika, you poor thing. This is why you were supposed to stay in bed today. If you keep running around like this, it's going to take you so much longer to recover. Ram found out I could do a Russian accent on your birthday party, by the way.
What?
Yeah.
But it's the accent that you do so often.
Yeah. Because I'd mentioned, like, oh, I hate that I was mentioned in two people's presentations. They were both good, but that kind of makes it worse for me. Because you have my little video of me karaokeing on yours. And then Erica mentioned, like, oh, I don't do as good of a Russian accent as Ty. I'm sitting here like, fuck. Neither of you okayed this with me.
You're right. It was a surprise, and I forgot that you hate those. I love you. Love and affection.
Yeah. And so I went out to help Sarah. Me and Ryan went out to smoke her vape. Well, she smoked the vape. I stood there because I don't like how vape feel. Like mouth feel.
Yeah, that's...
It leaves like a xylitol film on and under your tongue. Yeah, and it's not good. It happens no matter what vape you use. So we were going out there and Sarah was like, I lost an earring, and we went, oh no, let's go look. And we were walking along. I was chatting. I was like, yeah, I don't like that they like put me in their presentations, but since it's adoration, it's fine. I guess I'll forgive them. And Ryan went, oh yeah, that one person said you could do a Russian accent. And Sarah went, is that true? And I went, oh, yeah. I mean, I know you're not aware, but are you not aware, Ryan? And she went, no, why would I be aware? And I went, okay. And she went, say something. And I went, oh. Well, see, here is the thing, is that in high school, I was told in our native language class that the way we hold our mouth for Somaliak is very similar to how we hold mouth for Russian. So I looked up how to do Russian accent, and now I do it as much as possible. And she went, whoa, that's so good. And I went, that can't be true. We're both really drunk. So that's a fun fact about my life.
That is a fun fact about your life.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
and I will ask you before I add you to any future present.
Thank you so much for getting her home, and I hope you're feeling better after last night's fiasco.
Hi, Mom.
Go on, get up to bed. I'll be up in a minute with more tea. And Blonathan, once she's all situated, once she's all situated, I believe I owe you a chat. Hopefully, we can start to get to the bottom of whatever's happening to the town.
Wait, if you're talking mystery-related stuff, I should be there.
No, she wants to poison us and I want to insult her, so I don't think you should be there. Sweetie, you've done enough for the day. And you never like it when I do tea readings anyways. I'm sure Blonathan can catch you up once you're feeling better.
Oh, okay. You're right. I'm not feeling well. I really should lie down.
Kanika heads towards the stairs and disappears without saying another word. Shall we? Sybil motions towards the tea room. I'm allergic to tea! Before Sybil can say anything else, you turn tail and run out the door, the bells of the general store clanging in your wake. As you breathe in the late afternoon air, you're hit by a sudden flash of memory. Oh, the dragon! We just Looney Tunesed our way out of there for no reason.
Hey, we don't trust her. We've never drank her tea in this playthrough, so she has no control over us.
And we're not gonna start now! Your thoughts drift to that door yesterday, the one that seemed to draw you in, urging you deeper into the clinic. Even just remembering it is enough to tug at you, compelling you to return and open it to see what's on the other side. You didn't even notice yourself retracing your steps from yesterday, but here you are. That old building looming over you, begging to be explored. You can find Stella later. Maybe you can even find her here. Spooky. Hi, sweetheart. You can kind of see him. Yeah, you can kind of see him.
Yeah, I see where he is.
Oh, and so many. It's as if something bad's gonna happen here soon.
No. Never.
Never. What's important now is finally seeing what's hidden in the clinic. I wonder who lives here.
Yeah. How did they feel about all this?
I mean, they probably see Sam, right?
One would think.
Yeah. Even at the bottom of the hill, you can already feel the presence. It's like a magnet has been fixed to your ribcage, gently tugging you forward, guiding you towards whatever emits this compulsive frequency. Natalie says there shouldn't be a morgue here, but I'm thinking if there's no morgue here, then what the fuck do they do with their dead bodies?
Sometimes, like, you send them to, like, another town that's better equipped. But also, often, like, small towns will, like, share a morgue.
Yeah.
So, like, it's possible that, like, other small towns send their dead here.
Yeah. That's what happens in Rupert. Anyways, it wouldn't be hard to jump onto the terrace from the hill next to the house. Okay. You make your way up the hill and survey the terrace. This should be easy. You take a step back and jump. You land and try the door. It's unlocked. The upstairs of the clinic feels like a decommissioned museum. Old furniture is covered in plain white sheets, and a thick layer of dust coats the floor. This place hasn't seen any use in years. Can I look at the photo? You're in the clinic, free to explore as you please. Or free to explore as you please. You can feel that odd sensation again, the nagging pull of whatever it was that wanted you to find it. No, the picture! You've been caught by its gravity, an overwhelming curiosity.
Oh no, they died. He's dead, folks.
An overwhelming curiosity guiding you around a corner and towards a dark doorway under the stairs. It's been left ajar, as if inviting you to enter. Hi!
Who would you rather be? Would you rather be the doctor or Reese?
I'd rather be the doctor.
Then I will be Reese.
Yay. It just sort of clicked for me where we are in the game.
Yeah, and we're almost done what we can play.
Yeah! And what are we gonna have to do next? Start a 12th Scarlet Hollow run on this channel?
Maybe so.
The lights click on.
Civil romance.
No, never, 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 never. You can't. You could. Gun to my head. I would not. I would say. I would say bet. I would say take the shot.
No, we romance her to take her down. We are being false people in a way that I never would be in real life. But against Sybil, yes.
And you could listen. I love an old woman. I would not touch that old woman with a 10-foot pole.
Of course. This is not against old women. This is against manipulative mothers, to be specific.
Which is why I'm not touching her at all.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't have that baggage. I can take that for us.
I can handle Dr. Kelly. Sybil's a step too far.
Yeah.
My mom never actually poisoned me.
Yeah, very, very fair.
You're in the morgue.
Jonathan, what are you doing in the morgue?
What are you doing in the morgue?
Well, I'm just being the person I mean, look at me. You think I wouldn't be laying in the morgue? What's wrong with you?
I was talking about this game, and because on the way home we were talking about my concerning taste in men, and I kept going, it's only fictional. Because I was talking about Sam Wayne, and Noah was like, well, I'm kind of concerned about your taste in men, and I go, he's not real. If I met him in real life, it would be the one time I'd actually call the cops.
Yeah.
The concerning one here is Reese, and I'll tell you why. And Natalie has a little bit of spoilers, and I gave them the least amount of context possible. And I think spoiler culture is so annoying, but I do my best to respect people who want to go in surprised, because that's valid. It's just annoying that there's some people that are like, it's the only way to be, it's the only way to enjoy it. Like, you don't have any context for why this is happening.
Yeah.
I think that makes it more fun, is that you have a little bit. That's what a trailer's for, is you get a little taste, and then you get like a couple of the puzzle pieces, and you go, I wonder what these are for. And then you slowly put the puzzle together, and then it's rewarding. That's how stories should be.
Mm-hmm. And see, the thing is that I am a man who enjoys going into something without having any context. Like, I like going into things without trailers, but also I'm not an asshole about spoilers. I don't care if I get spoiled on something, because I am here for the experience, and a spoiler isn't the experience.
Yeah. But they showed genuine concern when I said that if I grew up with a morgue in my house, I would sleep there all the time too. Everyone in the car did.
I feel like if it was a morgue that was not in use, then that would be true of me. So like anytime that like there were no bodies in the morgue, that would be me. But I think with bodies there, I probably.
I probably wouldn't check. I would just make sure that the table
That's
was clean and then not think
well,
about it.
yeah, that's also true. They are away, and like, yeah, man, death doesn't need to be scary. It gets scary, but like, we don't need to like shove it away from ourselves.
Yeah. And I was also that sick kid on the, cause just sort of always on the brink of death.
Mhm.
I get where this guy's coming from. Might as well lean into it. Oh my god, you died and she Frankensteined you back to life. Hey, I'm sort of in a weird, like, hypnotized, compelled state. But I am gonna snap out for a sec to either flirt or ask if you've seen Stella, and I'm really just deciding on which one right now.
One of the two.
I like that stuttering out a hi is flirting.
Hi.
Hi. You haven't seen Stella around, have you? She's been missing since last night.
I haven't. Did you think you'd find her in the morgue?
His words seem distant to you. The tugging is strong down here. You can almost feel yourself slipping into a trance, and your eyes wander to the back wall of the morgue. You need to see what's back there. Follow the pull. You touch the wall. It feels disappointingly solid under your palms.
Hey, are you okay?
You feel Reese's hand gently shake your shoulder, and for a moment, the thing on the other side of the blank white wall loosens its pull on you. Which is interesting, because that didn't happen with Tabitha or with Stella, but Reese pulls us out of it.
Yeah, very true. You kind of look possessed for a second there. You good?
Make him understand. Why, wall? Need see thing, but wall stand in way. Let me inside. There's some kind of magic shit going on, man, but it's telling me I need to get behind that wall. I need to get behind the wall. There's a stone carving on the other side of that wall, and I need to see it. I like that all of these other ones imply that it's a choice to go stupid.
Yes.
There's a stone carving on the other side of that wall, and I need to see it. Reese glances back at the wall.
You're really serious, aren't you? This is probably a bad idea, but if you really need to get in there, I'm pretty sure there's an emergency axe somewhere upstairs.
Woo.
Just need to get the dock out of our hair. Should take 2 seconds.
Why use axe when I have arms? Why not just break wall with fist? Why use axe when I have arms? Why not just break wall with fist?
I'm not an expert, but I'm guessing it would be more efficient for you to use those big arms to wield an axe instead of tearing into a wall like some kind of wild animal. Though that would be super cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably gonna see that soon. From more of a POV perspective.
Be right back.
Okay. He strides past you, his long, gangly, truly like grasshopper-like legs moving swiftly. He seems excited, his usually dour demeanor replaced with an uncharacteristic pep when faced with the prospect of sneaking around and tearing down walls. You hear his soft voice filtering in through the open doorway at the top of the stairs, a hoarse and sickly edge added for effect as he speaks to his mother.
Hey, Mom.
He coughs gently. Reese, I didn't know you were awake.
Still feel like shit, but I think I can finally try to keep some juice down. Looks like we're all out, though.
Really? I thought I just picked some up. I've got an errand to run on Main Street anyway. I'll go pick up some orange juice and some ginger ale too. What errand? Who are you going to see?
That would be awesome. Sorry to ask. I know you're probably busy.
It's no problem. It doesn't take long. Don't do anything too strenuous while I'm gone. Just lie in bed until I get back.
Thanks, Mom. I'll take it easy.
You hear her footsteps move down the hall, then the front door opening and closing.
It worked!
The theatric rasp has left his voice, excitement rising in its place.
Come on up. We don't have long until she's back.
As you step out of the morgue, you relax. The extra space between you and the carving has weakened its hold on you, and with it, your desperation to claw your way through the wall and unveil it.
It's one of those emergency fire exits, so it should be pretty obvious wherever it is, though I'm not sure where she would be keeping it. I'll show you around. Let's try the doc's office first.
You make your way to the doorway of her now vacant office.
I don't see an axe in here.
Me either. That's a cool snake plant, though. He's right. A cursory glance reveals nothing but a stack of papers and a cabinet of medical supplies, and this cute snake plant. But something on the desk catches your eyes. Some sort of records with your family's name on them. You're a fast reader. It shouldn't take you long to skim these. Reese stops in the doorway, turning to watch you leaf through the documents.
Find something interesting?
They're your family's death certificates. Pearl Ann, cause of death, sleep apnea. Discovered by her daughter, Tabitha Chrysanthemum Scarlet. No autopsy performed.
Tabitha's middle name is Chrysanthemum? No wonder who cursed... Or I wonder who cursed her with that mouthful.
Probably Pearl Ann.
I love the name Chrysanthemum.
It's so cute. Who said you could read any of these? Back up, buddy. This is my sneaking.
This is my family's record, Slanky.
I think it's pretty. Edwardine. Born April 9th, 1913. Died February 12th, 2003. Age 89. Cause of death, heart failure. Signed by her granddaughter, Pearl Ann Scarlet. Pretty normal. Almost made it to 90. Died of a normal old person illness. Enoch Scarlet. Born September 9th, 1887. Died August 20th, 1957. Age 69. Nice. Cause of death, fall from cliff. There was, in our friend Noah's presentation, there was something about like the 68% of something or 68 years of something. I was very tired. I was leaning behind Natalie trying not to fall asleep. I very quietly went, so close. Which they heard because I was basically in their ear. But it's... I just like talking. I just like making little comments. I don't care who hears, if anyone.
Yeah.
I enjoy making myself laugh, and that's why I make a good streamer. Because even when me and Frankie are playing Peak, not on stream, I will just start talking during the loading screen about something we weren't talking about at all.
Yeah.
She'll come back and she will listen to me going, And I really think, like, in this political climate and in, like, this, like, state of, like, recession, it really makes sense that we're, like, aiming more towards, like, arts and crafts holidays and, like, do-it-yourself stuff. And she'll go, uh-huh. And I'll go, oh, Frankie, you're back! She'll go, what are we talking about? Weren't you just talking about, like, Pip? And I go, yeah, I was. And now I'm talking about the recession and gift giving.
Yeah.
You missed a couple things during the loading screen. I
Just me and chat stares blankly at the wall.
Yeah. I have a little ladybug sticker on top of this camera. I haven't. It's one of those bumpy ones, and I haven't figured out how to take the bottom off so it actually sticks. But it's stayed, and it's adorable, and I keep looking at it.
Cute.
This one has a coroner's report attached. Organ sustained impact injuries, lacerations to the neck and body consistent with falling from a great height. Okay.
Wire. Okay.
Nar.
An actual autopsy report looks ancient.
Okay, you quickly flip through a few of the other Scarlets whose names aren't quite as familiar. Theodore Scarlet, born May 24th, 1890, died 1918, age 28. Cause of death, crushed in mine collapse. Definitely for real. His body was not recovered. Don't look for it. Signed by his brother Enoch Scarlet. That's right. You had a great uncle who died in the collapse. Joseph Scarlet, born April 1914, died June 7th, 1944. Louis Scarlet, born August 20th, died June 6th, 1944. Day after each other. Both killed at Normandy in the line of duty. Definitely. These must have been Edwardine's brothers. Certificate of fetal death, infant boy. Andrew Charles Scarlet, delivered April 3rd, 1945. Stillbirth, definitely. Mother, Edwardine Scarlet. Cause of death, complications during birth. No doctor present. Don't worry about it. Home burial. Don't worry about it. That settles the question of whether you're related to Charlie. Alexandra Scarlet, born December 12, 1947, died August 20th, 1957, age 9. Missing. Presumed dead. Definitely. Signed by Mother Edwardine Scarlet, who definitely didn't kill her daughter. Alexandra, the owner of the doll, so she went missing. And it was the same day Enoch died in a hiking accident. Mary Bell Scarlet, born September 3rd, 1946, died October 30th, 1963, almost Halloween, age 17. Cause of death, complications during childbirth. Signed by her mother, Edwardine Scarlet.
Wow, that's a lot of kids to live.
Yep. You turn around and leave the office. It's time to move on.
The medical supply room is probably a good bet. Fire axe seems like something that might be useful in a room full of chemicals.
Yeah.
It's just down the hall. There it is.
Where?
Looks like it needs a key, though.
Oh.
In that place that looks like it could be a mirror, but it's not. It's actually a fire hose and an axe.
Perfect place for a mirror.
So true. We better not break the glass. I'd rather explain why I had to steal the axe after we've had a chance to use it.
Yeah, ask for forgiveness, not permission. It's never steered anyone wrong before.
There must be a key in here somewhere.
He stops as if to listen to something you can't hear.
Shit, she's back already.
As if on cue, you hear the front door to the clinic open and close, the creak of its antique hinges echoing down the hallway. Footsteps start down the hall.
She's headed this way. Quick, we gotta hide. I'm not supposed to be in here.
Oh my god, should we make out in the closet? He opens the closet door and hurriedly motions you inside. You slip past him, scrunching into the small space as best you can. He attempts to slide in after you. Go away! You make space and he slips in next to you, closing the door just enough that you can both still monitor the entrance to the supply room. Dr. Kelly storms in, plastic bag in tow. She takes something out of the bag and places it on the counter, and then she hurries back out, bag rustling as she makes her way back down the hallway.
We better wait a second, just in case. The first time you decide to flirt with him.
You're momentarily distracted from we're already in a closet. You're momentarily
I see that Oscar means nothing to you in this monogamous world we live in.
The game's
Can you be polyamorous in this game?
No, everyone really hates it when they see you flirting with other people.
Oh, damn. I'm so like focused on like if I don't choose all of the right things for this one person, then I am not going to be able to do anything about it. Yeah, I guess I do remember like flirting with someone in front of Stella when she thought I was flirting with hers. No, babes, I wasn't. I wasn't flirting with. I, in this game, because of action economy, am monogamous.
Well, there's no action here that would make Oscar love us more, so.
That's very true.
You're momentarily distracted from the danger at hand by Reese's sudden closeness. It's almost strange to be here with him after the way he was hidden away for the first few days of your week in Scarlet Hollow. It made him into a seemingly mythical figure. The tragic artist wasting away in a basement guarded by a tyrannical warden. I don't know about all that. Now he's right in front of you. A flesh and blood human being. One you could reach out and touch if you so desired. Leaning dangerously close to him. I like you. You're interesting. The edge of the door shakes slightly. You realize his hand is trembling on the wall.
I think you're interested too.
Oh, as much of his blood as it can is going to his cheeks.
Yeah.
You see a blush rise in his cheeks, and he tears himself away from your gaze, trying to hide his face under the guise of staring out into the supply room beyond. The doctor's footsteps return, the floorboards creaking as she makes her way back towards your hiding spot and interrupting your quiet moment. His head swivels suddenly.
It's the door to the... We're in the... Let's go.
Okay. The two of you spill out of the closet. Reese quickly and quietly starts pulling out drawers, scanning them for keys. You can't help but notice what Dr. Kelly left on the long steel table in the middle of the room. A sprig of small furry fruits. Castor beans. Oh, I was having fun in there. Reese pauses his shirt. Search. Jesus. Freud, get out of here! Reese pauses his search, barely glancing back to you, but you still see pink blossoming on his cheekbones. Reese?
I'm also doodling, and I just fucked up my doodle, and it
Oh
distracted me. It's fine. I can fix it. I can fix it.
no! You got this. You
Um,
got it.
we could always spend more time together later once we're done sneaking around.
Once we hit the basement, I think I'm done for the day.
Okay. If the doc hasn't kicked you out by then.
I mean, I'm fine sneaking around regardless. He turns away, continuing to rifle through drawers, trying to hide the grin that spread across his face at the suggestion. Hey, why'd your mom get castor beans?
Yes. Found the keys.
Okay. Yay. He holds up a small ring of keys, each with a strip of color taped on the head.
And what's this about beans?
Your mom! She spilled them.
They're not great for my digestion, so we don't eat a lot of them.
That's fine.
Oh, you mean those weird little fruit things?
Yeah. Reese unlocks the cabinet and offers you the fire axe.
Here's your axe.
Thank you.
And I don't know. I've never seen them before. I'm not allowed in the supply room. It's probably some kind of medicinal plant, right?
Right.
She took out a chemistry set too, so come to think of it. She's not supposed to make medicine. She's not a pharmacist. This room is just storage for orders she gets from a pharmacist over in Brevard. Why do you think she brings something like that in here?
This plant's not medicinal. It makes one of the deadliest poisons known to man.
But she's not using it for that, right? Why would she give people poison?
Why indeed? You decide it's best to let Reese draw his own conclusions.
Maybe she has some kind of information on it lying around here somewhere. That drawer over there's locked. If I were information on some mysterious alien looking fruit, I'd probably be locked in a drawer, right?
It's like normal, I think.
Good thing I already have the keys.
He unlocks the drawer, pulling out a notebook.
This about me.
Yikes. Do you want to read that while I'm breaking down the wall downstairs?
There's stuff in here from when I was like 12. Some kind of diary or medical history or both, I guess. What the hell is this? Something about another episode? Guessing she's referring to one of my rough nights or... Oh, here we go. There's some illustrations.
Uh-huh. Anything cute? He glances to the strange plant on the countertop.
It's those beans you mentioned. She uses them to make my medicine. That's poison, right?
He jerks his head towards the door.
Shit, that was the door from front of the house. We gotta run.
You follow Reese's instruction, once again starting down the basement stairs, letting the pull of the stone carving guide you back to the morgue. Dr. Kelly's voice filters down from above. I was right, we did already have the juice. It was just in the back of the fridge. There's no harm in having extra. What are you doing in the clinic? I thought I told you to go get rest.
Oh, I'm just gonna chill in the morgue. I got my speaker, so if you hear some weird sounds, it's just my music.
I'll be sure to put in earplugs to drown out all that industrial clanging you listen to. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of you spending time down there. It can't be good for your mental health to hang out in a refrigerator for corpses. Do you at least have a blanket this time?
Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just a change of scenery. My room feels too claustrophobic right now.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time for dinner.
You don't have to do that. I'll grab something for my room later.
Sure, whatever you're able to do. You hear the door close and the sound of Reese descending the stairs to join you in the fluorescent lit room below.
Hey.
Hey, sugar. I should warn you, something spooky might happen when we break down that wall. Reese smiles.
Good. Feel like I've been missing out lately.
Stop asking questions. It's time to see what's on the other side of that wall.
Wall, wall, wall,
Wall,
wall, wall, wall, wall.
wall.
I'd like to do the honors if you don't mind.
Ooh.
I've got some confused and angry feelings I'd like to express.
Yeah, buddy! Reese takes the axe from you and approaches the wall. Reese manages to cut through the wall with very little effort, unexpected from someone with his frame and condition, but you know his stringy muscles are backed by a mounting fury at what's been done to him. That goes a long way. He staggers back from the massive hole in the wall and admires his work.
Holy shit.
The splintered edge frames a dark passage, seemingly cut deep into the side of the cliff, cold seeping from a forgotten place into the already frigid morgue. Reese coughs as he takes a better look at what lies beyond the wound into the wall.
There's a whole hallway back there.
Thick, stale air leaks from the hole, filling the morgue with an earthy mildew smell, like the room is slowly filling with dirt. And with the stink of the grave-like room beyond comes an even stronger compulsion. Uh-oh. You step forward. And you climb into the hole.
This is wild. I had no idea any of this was here. An entire hospital wing rotting away for decades behind some flimsy drywall.
His voice sounds distant. Your sole focus is finding it. Your feet move without prompting, and you stumble down the hallway towards the far wall, barely registering the antique clutter as you stagger past it.
Whoa, are you okay?
You don't respond, and you don't bother to retrieve the axe. The wall is rotten, water damage having eaten away at the wood over the course of unknowable years. The planks nearly reduced to sawdust. You tear into it. They said there's nothing they can do. I'll never use my legs again. Enoch, what am I gonna do?
Nonsense, Teddy. These doctors don't know what they're talking about.
Good voice.
I've been doing my own research. Now I found us an alternative. Someone who can fix everything in one fell swoop.
Oh.
We're taking you home today, and by this time next week, everything will be resolved.
Okay. Everything goes black. Your vision swims back into focus, and it takes a solid second or two to reorient yourself. Okie dokie.
And it'll take us at least 2 weeks to reorient ourselves.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard from all that squeaking. I was shadowboxing. I don't know if you can context clue that together. Thank you all so much for joining us for this wonderful stream. Thank you, TJ, for joining me.
Yay!
Next week is the end of this Scarlet Hollow run.
No. 2 weeks.
Yes, so true. It could be next week because I don't. Natalie has something more important they have to do next Wednesday. Um, so if you want a 2 week, well, that's something we can discuss later.
Yeah.
Um, until then, if you want to check out more updates on when I stream or other things I do in my day to day like business life, you can check out Beholder Tats. If you want to check out VODs of older streams, for example, our first run of Scarlet Hollow, which was blind, I think.
Yeah, it was our first time playing.
Yeah, because I do like to go into games blind, but there are also a lot of games like Scarlet Hollow that I like to beat like a dead horse until we get all of the content out of it.
Yeah, and there's so much content.
They just keep refilling the horse with more new, fresh organs.
Yeah.
It's not our fault. They've made a pinata. How can we not? Um, yeah, this is wonderful. I love this game so much. It's really become a fast favorite. Um, and I love you, TJ, so much. And I'll see everyone Sunday. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.